Ta-da! Okay. Bear with me because I gotta get my iPad going so I can actually see comments. And I'm super sick right now, so that's why I sound the way I do. I apologize. Okay. Woo! Okay. So I decided I would do some stash busting to make some cards for my mom as a Christmas present. And I was having decision paralysis, so I figured I could do this live because I haven't posted anything in like a year. I'm sorry. But I figured this way we can semi-scrap together even though I'm making cards, and I can be productive and work on a Christmas present at the same time. So that's the plan today, and I have food coming in like an hour. Marcus was a sweetheart and delivered from my favorite restaurant. Oh, hello! I missed you guys too. I'm sorry I ghosted everybody. My whole life has changed for the better, but the past year has been just a lot. So, yeah. My scrap room still isn't fully put back together after Marcus renovated it. It's awesome now. I have this wall-to-wall built-in with this desk, and it's amazing. So that was the initial pause. And then while I was reorganizing and going everything and moving the books around, I had a minor meltdown because I have so many books and no room for them. So yeah, it's been hard to scrapbook when I feel like I already don't have room for the books I have. But I figured card making is a way I can scrapbook-ish, and it'd be a gift for someone. So I'm trying to use this paper pad because I've already used a good chunk of it for scrapbook pages, so I'm happy for the rest of it to just be cards. I was initially going to make this whole card set from this, so they all kind of coordinated. So this one, and this one were all from the scraps I already had. I haven't cut into any 12x12s. But then I also had 2 6x6 paper pads that I scrap busted to do this baby card. This is my favorite one. I think it's so stinking cute. There's little safety pins on it. I'm obsessed. And then this little Valentine's Day one. I'm doing a craft base for all of them, so they'd already kind of coordinate with this. And I'm inking everything, and I'm trying to use my thesaurus book paper on all of them. So even though I'm using different supplies, oh yeah, and this one I made from some pocket cards I had left over. So even though I don't have to use this for all of them, because I think I'm incorporating things that run through all of them that kind of make them go together, this is what I've accepted as being okay to use and not scrapbook with. So that's the plan. And I'm at the point where I need to start pulling 12x12s instead of from my scrap pile, because I feel like I've already made cards with what I have. And I figured you guys could help me decide which papers to use. But first I'm going to go ahead and ink this so I don't forget. This has really helped me with starting these cards. This is just something I'm doing on all of them. And then I feel like I'm at least started. So I hope all of you guys have been good. I'm like 85% sure I have COVID right now. On Monday, I had like razor blade throat, which is apparently what this new strain is all about. And thankfully that only lasted 24 hours. It's just been congestion after that. And actually yesterday, the congestion has cleared and it's just been really bad brain fog since then. So I don't know why I thought this would be a good idea when I can't, like my brain is not fully functional. I think I'm hoping you guys can let me borrow some of your brain cells to get this done. Because otherwise I was just sitting up here like just staring at everything. So that's the plan. Sorry, I didn't let anyone know I was doing this, but I can't plan for lives because then I'll stress out about them. Like, and I don't always know I want to do lives until I want to do them. And then it's just like, I've got to do it or just forget about it. So they're gonna just have to be surprise lives if this is a thing. So I almost did this during the weekday, but then I really thought no one would be able to accidentally find it because everyone would be working. I work from home now, which is great. I don't know how long term that's gonna be, but it's been really, really nice. Okay. Hello. I missed you too. I hope you guys have been doing good. I'm not gonna lie, this is weird after not, it's seriously been like a year. That's crazy to me. I just had one of my memories pop up, which was like the last thing that I posted, and I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't, because this is the thing, when I started YouTube, I was doing minimum of 1 video a week up to a video every other day for a while. For what, 3 or 4 years? It was like a whole nother job, which at the time, I had no energy to do anything really outside of my house. So it was literally work and then come home and scrapbook. On my days off, I was scrapbooking. Everything that wasn't work, I was scrapbooking. And I like that because I got to be creative and stay in my house, and it's not something that took a lot of energy. But I was really just getting sick, more and more sick doing that. But now I switched to holistic healthcare, which changed my life, and I've gotten the proper diagnostics and things to fix me. I've lost 100 pounds, y'all. I feel so much better. So once I got my energy back, I was like, okay, I'm getting out of the house and staying out of the craft room for a minute. Okay, I need to figure out what paper I'm going to use. So these are the ones I have already, which these 3 were from a different paper pad, so I'm not worried about those. But I already have a brown and yellow one with that mushroom pattern. I already have a pink and brown one with this mushroom pattern. And then I have this blue and pink one with the deer. So I'm just trying to make sure none of them are looking the same, because I want my mom to have, I want them all to be different for her. And several of those are themed, so I think the next couple cards I want to do, I want to be generic so she can use them for anything. So if any of these patterns or pattern combinations jump out to you guys, I think I might do this, maybe a yellow and a green card. Do I have some green scraps already? I have this one, but to be honest, I kind of don't like it. There's like too many colors. That has not changed with me. I am like a 2-color combo person with maybe a small pop of a 3rd color. Like this, I love, because it's green and yellow, and there's a little pop of this like light pink. So I might do these 2, would be cute. And then I have the book paper to use. Oh, the B side of this is white and green too. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pull these. I have to make decisions. You guys didn't come to watch me scrap to just talk. I sound so funny when I'm sick too. If I play this back, I'm gonna be like, ugh. Okay. Figure your life out. I think I need a focal point. That's what I'm missing. I need a focal point for the front of the card. So I do have cut apart somewhere, I thought. I have this vertical strip. I thought I had more cut aparts. Oh. Yeah, none of those really go. I might have to find another cut apart sheet. That one is like irrelevant. This one is cute. Love This Life. That's pink and green though. Maybe I'll save this for the next card and I'll do a pink and green card. Although, if you had this card to use and the sentiment was love this life, is that like a relevant card you would ever send to somebody? And what context would you use this card? Because this is the problem I'm having. Like when I'm scrapbooking, if I like it and it's pretty, I can use it. But for cards, you do want them to kind of make sense because there's a sentiment that you're sending to somebody. So I need a focal point for the front of this card that goes with my green and yellow color scheme. And if you can hear Marcus cackling in the background, he's playing with his friends. Because neither of us have grown up since you last saw us. Well, I don't have any cut aparts left, you guys, so we need to figure out a thing for the front of this card. That's kind of a bummer, because that was making cards easier. I do have, but still, what would I put on that? Is there any of this I want to use? I could do this like floral strip just across the front. Let me cut it out and just see. It's still kind of in my color scheme. Okay. I think that's too different. Bah. I do have this nice blue on the back. Maybe for another card I'll do blue. I'll have to maybe just make the base of this one and then figure out the focal point for the front, because I didn't think this through. All right, my thesaurus is still going strong. I don't think I have a big enough piece for the front though, so I'll just grab another page. All right. I mean, this is a pretty floral pattern I could have be the focal point. Maybe on the inside I'll do this, because if she used like a white pen or something, she could write on this green. And then on the front, I'll maybe do this. So this is the front of the card. And then I'll have a layer of book paper somewhere. I need my brain to function. I know this is upside down, but I just want to see what the look is before I cut this. I think once everything is inked in brown, it'll be okay. Do we like the book paper between these two layers, or should I do the book paper behind the green so the green and yellow are together? I like it both ways, but I feel like these are too similar and these are too similar, so I kind of want to stagger them, is what my brain is thinking. So I'm going to cut this to size first. How wide is this? So if I cut this to 4 inches, that should be perfect. And oh, Marcus is singing now. I hope you guys can hear that. All right, so this is at 5.5. That should be perfect. Okay. I'm making decisions. I'm so proud. Let's go ahead and ink this and stick this down. I am also trying to use brads on everything just so there's a different texture and there's some element of dimension. So like these I just did like the plain white brads. I did the hearts on that one, safety pins, and these little black flower ones. So I do want that element to be on all the cards. I have these cutie little green ones that would be really cute on this one, but I also have yellow ones somewhere that could be cute. So don't let me forget to do that, because I want to do that before I have everything stuck to the front so the brads are not going through to the inside of the card. Maybe I should actually, no, I want this layer down first before I do the brads. So before I glue everything down though, I do need to do brads. I need to figure out which ones, but I think I'll know the more I get done. All right. I also need to remember to drink water if you guys want to remind me every once in a while. I always forget when I am scrapping and then I finish and I'm super dehydrated, especially if I'm doing a live and I'm talking. This is probably not the best thing on my throat, but I'm gonna get a drink while I'm thinking of it, actually. Sorry you had to listen to that, but gotta do what you gotta do. This is cute little house paper too. What are you guys working on right now? Is there a project on your desk? I'm really trying to get these cards done because I committed to doing this. And my special interest has all of a sudden shifted to sewing. I've not sewed a thing in my life, but I've really tried to start living more like sustainably over the past year, and things I can make myself I've been trying to do. And so we've done a lot of like making our own cheese and our own oat milk and our own like bread and stuff from home, which has been like really nice. It's been a really fun process and really gratifying. But I'm also kind of getting to the point where I just don't want to ever buy clothes. And because I've lost so much weight, I've really been more creative in how I style so that I can make my bigger pieces look like they fit. And I like the baggy fit anyways. But I've just had no desire other than thrifting to go shopping. And I figured if I can alter my old clothes, I won't have to, because I like the clothes I have. They're just big now. And if I got good at that, then if I did want to make something I don't have, I could literally just make it myself. But I am fully aware I'm probably ahead of myself on that. I think I cut this too big. I don't think I want that big of a border. I want more of the green to show. Yeah. I want there to be like ½ an inch of the green. So I need to go here. On that note, would anyone care for sewing content? Because I feel like it could be quite amusing to see how bad I am. But potentially see my growth. I don't know. It could be really boring. And I honestly don't know if I'll want to fiddle with the camera and editing. That's why I'm doing this live, because honestly, all the work that goes into making the videos, like even just throwing my phone up, just seems like a lot lately. And it makes me not want to craft at all anyways. So maybe that won't even be a thing, but if I wanted to keep making more content and I got into sewing, I think it could be fun. But because I've slacked for so long, I'm not in the creator fund anymore, so I don't even get what little amount I was getting out of YouTube when it really was a whole nother full-time job before. So I don't know. I don't know if it'll be worth it, but I still see everyone making stuff. I was so sick when I was scrapping before that it was really hard to come up here once I got healthy, because I felt like I had PTSD or something. Or I was worried that I was going to use it as a, you know, unhealthy coping mechanism like I was before. Like, I'm still being productive even though I'm sitting in my craft room and not moving. But again, I literally had no energy too because I was sick. So I don't want to hold that against myself. I would just want to be aware of it going forward. Okay, so maybe I won't need a focal point because this pattern is cute. I mean, this isn't really one of the themed cards anyways, so. There we go. I think I will want something on it, but I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it yet. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to get ahead of myself and it's giving myself like decision paralysis. Okay. Oh gosh darn, I just messed up my alignment. Here. Yes. I love this color combination. I forgot what page I made with these two papers. I've definitely used them together before on a scrapbook page. I'm trying to like, you get enough of this book paper, but not enough to be able to read the words. Because I'm trying to be careful about what words you can read. Because it's a thesaurus, so whether it's a good or a bad word, the synonym and antonyms are listed. So there's going to be like unfortunate words throughout. So I don't want them to be legible if it's not relevant to the card. Although I was really proud of myself because this baby card, I actually did use the baby part of the thesaurus. I was so proud of myself. And then on the the thank you card. The thank you card, I used gratitude. So that's why I really like using a thesaurus or a dictionary. But I want to be careful on the little bits that's purely just decoration because I want a text paper. That none of the words are, you know, irrelevant. I like that spacing. I think I'm going to switch to the inside of the card and do something similar, and then I will revisit what I want to do on the front to finish it. Or I'll just move on to the next card and worry about how I'm going to finish these cards after. Because I honestly don't want you guys to just sit while I'm rummaging through my other supplies to find what I want to do. I kind of want to just keep moving and be as productive as possible to get as much of the card done. I was really wanting to give her like a set of 10, and this is card number 7. I have 6 done. So if I can get 3 bases, like 3 cards most of the way done, and then I just have to figure out finishing touches, I'll be happy. Because then I can clear all the scrapbook stuff away for now to prep my desk for the sewing machine. Which was a whole thing in itself, you guys. So we're all sad because Joann's went out of business, right? I was like, oh, well, I will take advantage of their giant warehouse sale I keep seeing ads for and get a sewing machine, a brand new sewing machine for super cheap. So that's what I did. I tried to get I think it was a Singer heavy duty, just like the basic one, but like a good one. And it was like $50 by the end of it. So I was like, that's great. I'll take advantage of the fact that they're not there. I think it was a scam, which I don't understand because it was their real website, but they ended up charging, thank goodness I did it through PayPal because PayPal reimbursed me. They ended up somehow being able to charge my PayPal 5 times what it was costed, I was charged for. Sorry, I cannot talk. I'm telling you, brain fog is really intense right now. And then they never sent me any shipping or tracking information. And when I tried to email them, it wasn't delivered and it was just really sketchy. And I gave them a week and they said they only needed 3 business days and they had at least 5 business days and had not sent anything. So I didn't ink this side. Yes, I did. I just didn't do it well enough. Jeez Louise. Anyways, I went through this whole thing. I was so excited about this sewing machine. It fully became my ADHD special interest for the week. Watched hours and hours of tutorials, saved things on Pinterest, started downloading all these free patterns I wanted to try. only to find out that I was probably scammed and I wasn't getting my machine. So I was looking on Facebook Marketplace after that, and I reached out to my mom because I was like, because she sews, she has like an antique Singer, like a you know, the good OG machines. They don't make them like that anymore. But I was like, hey, this person's selling this one. It looks pretty new. Is this a good value for this machine? And she was like, oh, I have an extra machine you could just have. So I was like, what, really? And I was looking through when I was trying to find another machine after that one fell through. They said all the new Singers, a lot of the reviews, I should say, said the new Singers were cheaply made and not good anymore. Like Singer used to be one of the best brand and it's not anymore. I'm gonna wait to stick this down because again, I think I want Brad's. And I'm gonna wanna do that before I stick this down so that the feet are on the back of this and it's encased in paper and not going through on the inside. Oh my gosh, I should not have stopped talking about what I was talking about because now my brain fog forgot what we were saying. The story of my life this week. Oh, so I was like, okay, fine. Whenever I do get a machine, I'm just gonna get a Brother machine because the Brother seems to be the machine now. And it just so happened my mom's machine is a Brother, her spare one that she was gonna give me. So I'm like, that worked out. It couldn't have worked out any better. Like, it sucks the whole being a scam thing, but in the end, I got my money back and I got a machine that was probably better than the one I wanted. So we're trying to have a positive attitude about it. So as soon as I am not contagious, I can go get that sewing machine. And I'm just so antsy because I've been on this train for a whole week. And I really want to start sewing stuff. Okay. I think I'm gonna do yellow book paper, green. And I know this is really dark and that may or may not annoy my mom that she has to write on it, but I don't care what the inside of the paper looks like in a card that I write on, because I will just use a white gel pen. And she's a scrapbooker, so she should have a white gel pen. So I don't think that will bother her too bad. Most of these though, like this one is light and lined. This one is a pattern, but it's lighter. That one is a pocket card with lines. So most of these she can use a normal pen on. I think if she has a couple that has a darker pattern that she has to use a light gel pen on, it won't be the end of the world. I need more book paper. Ah! Okay. Skip to random page. See, the first word on this page is discharge. It's so unfortunate. I don't want that showing on my card. Okay. How much of this do I want to show? I think if I do that. We're doing the really official fingernail marking. Oh, our food might be here. It came super early. It has not been an hour. It's been an hour? No way. I've done nothing, you guys. I was really confident I would get like a whole card done before.
Between 4 and 4:20.
You told me I had an hour, sir.
Oh, dude.
He was like, just eat after you're live. And I was like, that food I want fresh. And I'm hungry. I don't want to wait. I don't want you guys to have to watch me eat either. Okay. Part of my holistic thing was finding out all of the food allergies I apparently had and didn't know about. And so that's really restricted my diet and the food I can eat. So we actually found a restaurant pretty close by. It's like a, it's not just rice bowls, like they do, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's a healthy place, and you just pick your base, you pick what goes on it and everything, and so you can customize it so there's nothing you're allergic to there. And it's like one of my favorite places now. There's seriously only 2 restaurants near me that I can eat at, which is really unfortunate because whenever anyone wants to go out, I just kind of have to like just whatever the lesser evil is, eat, and then just still suffer later. But I can't believe, I literally did not think I had any food allergies. So finding that out and then removing all that from my diet, oh my gosh, that was half the battle right there. Honestly, probably more than half the battle with why I had no energy and why everything was topsy-turvy. So I had Hashimoto's, I already knew that. But now I am actually diagnosed with Hashimoto's, which you treat a completely different way than the normal big pharma doctors want to treat, which is why I was not getting better, was continuing to get worse, which is really frustrating once you know. So now that I actually know it's an autoimmune disorder and not a thyroid disorder, and this is how you support it, that's really, really helped. And then I also was diagnosed with a gene mutation, MTHFR1, which apparently is a new thing that a lot of people my age have, where your body can physically not get rid of toxins, so they just build up and wreak havoc. And you can't process folic acid, so like rice and grains and stuff, I have to stay away from. I glued that together, I didn't ink it. Oh yeah. Why I thought this would be a great idea with brain fog, I don't know, but I missed you guys, so it's happening. Ooh, they sent a cute little, that's the coffee? Oh. Speaking of things I'm not supposed to have, but I've been sick and I'm just gonna deal with it because Marcus got me boba tea. Thank you. That looks so good.
Yeah. Crazy bag.
I know, that's fancy. I feel bad that that's like, that people just, is it recyclable? It's like, yeah, can we use that for something?
Probably. Sure we could.
I can't believe that's just their normal to-go bag.
Nah. Sells me on them. Look, it's resellable.
Well, yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. Alright. Back to
Thank
my
you.
For the king.
The food's just not here yet.
Yeah.
Oh, everything is here. Okay, I'm gonna try to finish this card and then I'll go eat. Look at it. Oi, okay, get yourself together, jeez Louise. My sweet husband literally ordered from 2 separate places so that I can have coffee and the meal that I wanted. Bless him. I already forgot what we were talking about before that. It probably was not important. Oh, my sick stuff, yeah. Yeah, so the gene mutation. So between learning I'm Hashimoto's and the proper way to help your thyroid in that case, and then learning I had this gene mutation and I was eating a bunch of stuff that was just really throwing everything off, it's really made a difference. Okay, let's see if I can put this down, put this down. There we go. I don't know what else to update you guys on. Like, I don't even know where to start because, like I said, I feel like everything has changed. What else should I update you guys on? Oh, yeah. So before people ask, just because I mentioned that I do work from home now, I retired from being a vet tech because I honestly don't know how much I should get into. My animal hospital sold to corporate 3-4 years ago, and when they did it, they promised nothing would change except for who was writing our checks. They would just take over that and send us an office manager so that our boss, who was a doctor, wouldn't have to do the manager stuff, because that's not the stuff he wanted to do anyways. He just wanted to be the doctor. Lo and behold, of course, corporate, they're gonna say whatever they want to get what they want, and then they'll switch it up on you and you can't do anything about it. And there is a lot of sketchy stuff going on. And just workplace toxicity stuff that was already an issue, but just that wasn't being improved upon. And on top of that, I was getting, we were consistently short-staffed because of this. And I was having to do the work of 2 to 3 people and not have the help I needed when I should have had help. And so I kept having back injuries. And yeah, it was really not good. So I was like, this isn't it anymore. So currently I am doing Rover, which is the best thing ever because I can work from home. People will literally just bring me their dog and I will get to hang out with it while they're out of town. And, you know, it's great because Marcus gets a dog. You guys know Billy passed a couple years ago, and Marcus really misses not having a dog. And I absolutely do not want another one anytime soon. I just can't do it. Billy was my heart dog. I didn't realize how much of an emotional support dog he was being until he was not there. And then I was like, oh, he was really doing a lot for me, and now I don't have that additional support. So I can't do another one. We tried fostering a couple to adopt, and it was just bad all the way around. So this is perfect because Marcus gets his dog fix. I get to work from home, and I still have like full flexibility in my schedule. And now I'm my own boss, and you know, if Marcus and I want to go away for a weekend, I block myself off on the schedule, and it's not a big deal. It's really like, it's amazing. That's cute. That's upside down. She can write on that with a white pen. Mom, you can write on that with a white gel pen, and if you don't have one, let me know, and I will give you one of mine. I forgot there was another side I could use, but maybe I'll like punch something out of this to go on the front, maybe. That's a nice inside though. I'm really trying to keep the inside complementary to the front, but basic. When I used to make cards, I would have things on every single side of the card, which made the card super thick and awesome. But I knew if I started doing that, I would never get these cards done. And honestly, they're too thick to actually ship to people. It was fine if I was making a card for my mom and I was gonna hand it to her. But if she's gonna be mailing these to people, I don't want it to be ridiculous. And I feel like it gives people false hope weirdly, because these are nice, solid cards. They feel good, they're thick, they're solid, they're quality. But when they're like thick, when I have layers and things on every single side, in the envelope, it feels like there's potentially a wad of cash. And so when they open it, it's just all layers of paper. You know, just another thing about, I'm trying to keep these more simple than maybe my cards used to be, because they're for her to send to other people and they need to be able to go through the post. Okay. That's cute because it's similar, same but different. I want to do something on the front because I feel like there just needs to be a focal point because it looks too plain otherwise. But again, my food is here and I might just figure out the focal point after. Maybe I'll do that. I'll go and eat and I'll figure out the focal point. And then whenever it's time for my next card, I don't know if that'll be today or another day, maybe I'll just try to do these live. That way you don't have to edit a video. And if you can catch it, you can talk to me and help me make decisions. So if you're watching this after I'm sorry I didn't let you know. My brain, I can't. I am learning a lot about myself this past year. Part of which is a lot of what I thought was social anxiety and stuff is literally just how I'm wired, and learning the things that help me be sociable without burning me out has been really big. And I think I was pushing myself too hard to be a normal person, do things other people were doing when it just didn't fit in with how my brain works. So if this is easier for me and you guys actually get some content, it's something, right? So before I go, this is where we're at. I'm gonna add something to the front and Brad's. So if I pop back on, I'll have the finished card to show you. But I do wanna show you because, I mean, if you're scrapbooking and you wanna make some cards, like all of these 5, this was the first card I cut into 12 by 12s. Everything else was 6 by 6 paper pad, pocket cards, or scraps. So a little card inspiration for you guys. Simple, simple. Get those dictionaries and thesauruses because my used bookstore literally gives them away for free. Because no one buys them anymore. Everyone has phones and computers to look that stuff up on. And so I don't feel guilty about using it for book paper. And I use book paper on every single one of these. And I think it's such a good detail. It's a good, nice, cute little, you know, and it's free paper. I'm really getting into the whole recycling, and I already was frugal. You guys know I was already frugal. So if I can recycle something like a thesaurus or a dictionary and it becomes a really cute design element, I'm gonna do that. I'm showing you this baby one more time because this is my favorite one. It's so cute. I love those little safety pins. Adorable. That's my favorite card. Okay. I love you guys. I'm gonna go eat. I'm sorry this was a surprise live and nobody knew about it, but hopefully this will happen more often, at least until I get this card set done. Love you guys. I forgot how to turn these off because I haven't done one in forever.